not afraid.
You will be. You will be.
This is not the church of Joseph Smith.
I have faith that the Constitution will be saved as prophesied by Joseph Smith. But it will not be saved in Washington.
And a major city yet to be determined in Russia.
Damn you! God damn you all to hell!
Are you ready?
What did I tell you? Travis Wayne Goodsell, what did I tell you? They were going to blame you. They were going to punish you for what they caused to you. I warned you, I told you, and now you're getting punished. Not by me, by Governor Gary Herbert. He caused it. Nelson also caused it by extorting Governor Herbert to cause it. This is where my lawsuit comes in part. That's one of the tactics they used, which was prophesied by Joseph Smith, which was not really a prophecy if you've watched my videos. But again, let me review. Health officials warned government leaders, we the people, we need to shut down. We need everybody home until this passes over. Sound familiar? Maybe it's from the Old Testament, I believe? Yeah. And as a result, the church and Herbert refused to shut down. They were slow. They waited, and then they slowly, incrementally shut things down. Then Herbert manipulated the numbers so that no more than 200 new cases would show up, because if he went over, then he couldn't justify opening early, because it's not passed over. He opened businesses incrementally, but he opened businesses. And on what day did he open those businesses? May 1st? Huh. The anniversary of the Illuminati. The anniversary of the dedication of the Nauvoo Temple, which was a tribute to the Illuminati, as you can tell from the inverted pentagrams on it. After the assassination of Joseph Smith. Huh. But then officially for the whole state on the 15th. Previously, that week, making sure that the airport director was out of the way so that he wouldn't interfere with Herbert's plans to open things up and have a airport escape plan for the church leaders with a certain lawsuit that had been recently served. Back on February 27th through the waiver of summons process. Let's see, Mormon, LDS Church, slave state of Utah, has finished being saved, and I will upload it after this video. So, the reason why it was necessary to wait until this passes over is because this is brand new. They had no clue what it is, what it will do to the human body. They did know enough that this is not the flu, that this is 5 times worse, and it's a killer. we have now, after all these months, been hearing reports from the news and the health doctors and such that people are getting reinfected. Everybody's getting infected, not certain groups. Everybody's getting infected. And there are strains already occurring, mutant strains that are resulting in reoccurrence of the virus. And so those who have recovered are suffering long term. We're not sure yet if it's lifetime damage to their internal organs. Again, this is brand new. So far, still damage to many people's organs. And so they were telling us from the beginning, everything must be shut down. The percentage for the state must be treated equally upon the whole state, not upon the counties. And yet Herbert refused. He opened up incrementally according to counties who were obedient in keeping the suppression of the numbers down. But as a result of the lessening of the standards and the requirements of health professionals, we see the obvious immediate escalation of the virus in those locations. And so with schools opening, oh, what, your kids got sick? Oh, we didn't know. Yes, you did. We were told in the beginning. You were listening to Trump in the White House. Don't give us this crap about you didn't know. Nelson is a medical doctor. Nelson knew. Don't let them gaslight you, claiming that they were ignorant on what this was like. But now they know, and so now they're still refusing to do what is necessary according to the health professionals. We need to be shut down. The whole state is red. But Nelson or Herbert is punishing those states who turned Utah red. He's labeling them as orange level instead of red level. And as a punishment to Utah County, BYU fans don't get to go to the first 2 games unless they can behave themselves and cut down on the virus that he himself caused. And if you don't know about Utah and BYU football, especially the U of U BYU rivalry football game, which I think got canceled this year. Not sure. Yeah, you don't mess with football here in Utah. But Herbert, he's now messed with football as a punishment to you as Mormons for what you did. Because he, Herbert, caused it. Caused the confusion. Remember? Well, if we're yellow and green, why do we need to wear masks? It's not an emergency. And thus the confusion, thus the elevation, because it hasn't passed over. We were told if we do not pass over immediately, which they didn't do, then we would be dealing with this for an extended period of time. We were told you don't do it county by county, because that will also extend it for an indefinite period of time. Herbert's doing both of the things that the health professionals told us from the beginning, don't do it. We were told from the beginning, don't expect a vaccine anytime soon. It'll be at least a couple of years. I saw somewhere last night on MSNBC, 5 shots appeared on the screen, and I didn't have my earphones in to listen to it. And so I quickly tried to put my earphones on to catch it, and I missed it. But I've been hearing 2 shots so far. But now it looks like it may be 5 shots required to actually defeat this virus. But again, we don't know because we're not there yet. We haven't had the necessary processing for testing of enough people to know. And then remember, AstraZeneca, whom I'm sure you've seen on TV commercials, sponsoring the various drugs that have all these side effects of murder, death, kill. Remember that Sandra Bullock and Sylvester Stallone movie? Oh, right, you're Mormons. You can't watch R-rated movies. Oh, you're missing out on so much fun. No, I'm not, Travis. I'm having lots of fun. I'm not going there. And so, AstraZeneca puts out all these drugs, and then a few months later, then you see a lawyer get on TV and say, if you've taken this drug, which was the AstraZeneca drug from the pharmaceutical company, and they had it as one particular name, jaundice or whatever they call it, they say that they've reached a settlement, and if you've suffered death from this drug, you too can receive a settlement. Call us now at this number. And then a couple months later, you see a drug from AstraZeneca with a different name for the same type of symptoms. Yeah, like I said in the video, the slave video, you have to hold businesses accountable, because you can't just fine them for a small little slap on the wrist. You have to punish them equal to the crime they committed, because all AstraZeneca does, they throw out a drug, force the doctors, extort the doctors to use humans as test experiments for the new drug. And apparently they're even able to go straight to the commercials for it to help push it, so that you go in and ask your doctor about taking this drug that will kill you. And sure enough, problems emerge, and the people take them to court, they settle out of court, they then repackage the drug with a different name and back out on the market over and over again. And so, yeah, it was not a surprise to hear AstraZeneca when they said, oh, well, we created a new virus, so we stopped. And then, oh, we're back again. We're testing again. Oh, really? You're testing again? Yeah. See, these things take years. We still don't have a cure for AIDS. Remember that? HIV. Virus. The V. And so there's no guarantee we're going to even have a successful virus vaccine for coronavirus. So don't get fooled into listening to, why don't you inject yourself with bleach and other disinfectants? He wants you dead. And so yes, he's pushing the businesses to force out a vaccine early, knowing it will cause Americans harm, especially when he forces it on us after winning the election. Oh, no, Travis, he would never do that. We should give him the benefit of the doubt and allow him to... Yeah, that's what they all said in 2016. Look what happened. I was telling you time and time again, don't let him get away with this. He will escalate. He will get worse. He will destroy America. Huh. But yet, you're still seeing it. You're seeing people saying, no, We need to give Trump a chance. He's just joking still. You're being gaslighted. And if you fall for it, if you believe it, if you spread it like a puppet, the little mannequin dummy, you got punked. He's using you to destroy others, as you don't wear masks in public if you have to go out in public. But instead, it's like, oh, everything's all clear? Yeah, you guys never saw the 1960 version of Time Machine. That one's the key one. The updated version in the 1990s, was it? That took it on a different twist. And as much as it was cool that it made me cry that he was trying to build a time machine to save his fiance's life, it took it away from the original concept that H.G. Wells was trying to push, which the 1960 version was better at doing. The book, obviously, is completely different than both movies, as the second one tried to incorporate more of the book, but the 1961 with the Morlock and Eloy using the sirens from World War II and World War I, even the missile fire warnings and then nuclear siren warnings being turned into an all clear sign, which herded them like brainwashed, hypnotized people into the Morlock underground, where they were slaughtered and eaten. That's what they're trying to do to you guys. That's what I'm warning you about. But you guys are hearing the sirens all clear, and you are marching to your deaths. As I'm screaming at you, wake up, pull out of it, get out of the brainwashing. You're going to be murdered. Stop it. Don't do it. And you're not caring. And I watch as you guys get slaughtered. Just like Noah watched as the people got drowned.